Question 2. ds is x plus 0.01 to the power of 8 plus y plus 0.01 to the power of 8 greater than 256. Condition 1. X is equal to 2. Condition 2. Y is equal to 1. Solution. Now we will solve this DS question using the variable approach. Tip 4. The trivial answers or trivial conditions, that is, the cases that are too easy, are not likely to be the answer. We can often combine Tip 4 with CMT 4A or B. Let's apply the 3 steps suggested previously. Follow the first step of the variable approach by modifying and rechecking the original condition and the question. We have to find out whether x plus 0.01 to the power of 8 plus y plus 0.01 to the power of 8 is greater than 256. The answer to this question will be in terms of a unique value of yes or no, and therefore we apply CMT1 to this question. C is not the answer to this question because it is too easy. You should be careful. This type of question usually appears in the exam as the 18th to 22nd question. People choose C as the answer because they don't have enough time. That's how they mess it up. Follow the second and third steps. From the original condition, we have 2 variables, x and y. To match the number of variables with the number of equations, we need 2 equations. Since conditions 1 and 2 will provide 1 equation each, C would most likely be the answer. Recall 3 principles and choose C as the most likely answer. Let's look at conditions 1 and 2 together. Conditions 1 and 2 give us x equals 2 and y equals 1. If we substitute x equals 2 and y equals 1 into the equation, we get 2.01 to the power of 8 plus 1.01 to the power of 8 is greater than 256. That is, 266.42 plus 1.08 is equivalent to 267.5 is greater than 256. So, yes. The answer is unique, yes. So the conditions combined are sufficient by CMT1, which means that the answer should be in terms of a unique yes or no. Thus, C seems to be the answer. However, according to Tip 4, if it is too trivial to arrive at the answer, C would not be the answer. So let's take a look at each condition separately. Condition 1 tells us that x equals 2. If we plug this into the equation, we get 2.01 to the power of 8 plus y plus 0.01 to the power of 8 is greater than 256. Y plus 0.01 to the power of 8 is always positive, that is, greater than or equal to 0, because it has an even exponent. Since 2 to the 8th power is 256, 2.01 to the 8th power plus y plus 0.01 to the 8th power is always greater than 256. So, we get a unique answer of yes to the question, and this condition is sufficient by CMT1, which means that the answer should be in terms of a unique yes or no. Condition 2 tells us that y equals 1. If we plug this into the equation, we get x plus 0.01 to the power of 8 plus 1.01 to the power of 8. We have to know whether this is greater than 256. If x equals 10, it would be yes. But if x equals 1, it would be no. We do not get a unique answer, and this condition is not sufficient by CMT1, which means that if you get both yes and no, the answer is not sufficient. Condition 1 alone is sufficient, so A is the correct answer. This question is also related to CMT 4A, which says that if you get C too easily as an answer, then consider A and B as the answer. That is, there are often cases in which both Tip 4 and CMT 4 occur. Remember, trivial conditions cannot be the answer. And if you get C as an answer too easily, consider A or B. If the question has both C and A as its answer, then A is an answer rather than C by the definition of DS questions. This is a simple CMT 4A question that is related to Tip 4. Answer: A.